There is a lot to feel when scanning your body. There is much you can notice. So as you begin to scan and notice, where is your attention drawn automatically? That is, what is the most noticeable part of your body that you feel and scan? No need to think. Just notice the most prominent part of your body that you feel and scan right now. Where does your attention want to go? Body feelings are actually generated unconsciously. And because they are generated unconsciously, you at the conscious level do not know exactly what will emerge, and what your unconscious will help you to notice next, and where it will take you next. And you, unconscious mind, in knowing those additional sensations, can let them come to your conscious mind slowly, gradually, in a way that is pleasing. Pleasing feeling scanning your body. That's nice. And next, you can feel your feet, you can feel your hands. Do you want to? The contact of your body with some part of the environment, the chair where it supports you, an article of clothing that touches your skin. Again, no need to do anything, just notice. Where are you the most comfortable? Noticing that, would you like to stay with that most comfortable or go somewhere else? If you go somewhere else, it could be physical. I won't know, it's your experience. It could be your spine, feel your neck, feel your pelvis, feel your arms, feel your hands, feel your legs. I don't know, your feet, a particular toe, a particular finger, or anywhere else where sensations arise. Undoubtedly, sooner or later, you will begin to notice, and there is a lot to feel, and there is a lot to scan, because there is more to feel than you can feel consciously. There is more to scan than you can scan consciously. For example, you do not remember the feeling of your body when you first learned to crawl, but you did learn to crawl. You do not remember the feelings of when you first learned to walk, but you did learn to walk. And all those sensations are there for you. You do not remember the first time you felt your foot, the first time you touched a toe, your hand, finger. Now about that hand. All your life, you've known that you can lift your hand and lower it. There's something you learned long ago, and that was you couldn't lift your hand, that you didn't know it was your hand. You were an infant, and your hands were just objects. A child doesn't know that his hands are his. he has to discover that. He doesn't know that he is the one moving them. He doesn't recognize his knees or his feet. They are just objects. So he or she has to feel them over and over and over again. And learning to recognize your body is really a very difficult thing. That's nice. And it is possible in scanning your body, you can really be so objective that you can look upon yourself, think about yourself in a non-subjective fashion with tremendous objectivity. Take your hand, look at it. It's a nice hand. I wonder whose it is. That is a really interesting hand. I wonder whose it is. Is that little finger going to move? Or will it stay still? That's nice. Very still. Very nice. Now, these kinesthetic body feelings are as valid as any other kind of feeling. They are as valid as any other kind of sensation. You can substitute them and modify them just like you can with any other feeling, just like you can with a changing body position. Now, I believe in letting your mind and body roam and understand anything. And when you do that, there is no need to think in words. There is no need to talk. There is no need to move. There is no one that you need to take care of. And you can understand anything that you need to understand. You can feel anything that you need to feel. If a person wants to go somewhere non-physical, he or she could go so deeply that it would seem like you don't even have a body. You just have feeling and sensations. Some familiar, some not. Some familiar, but in a different location. And I often wonder what it would be like to just be a mind without a body. And I often wonder what it would be like to be just a mind without a body. A mind floating in space. Floating in time. And what is time to the unconscious? What is right and what is left to the unconscious? If your left hand was behind you, only your right hand would be left in front. If your body turned around, what was in front would be left behind. What was left behind earlier would be right, front, and center. And how would you know without words your right side from your left side. An infant doesn't know what is right. An infant doesn't know what is left. How do you tell your right foot from your left foot? Your right hand from your left hand? How do you know that's your right finger and not your left finger and not your right? Is that your right big toe or your left little toe? There is always more to track than you can track consciously because you are unique. You are an individual. And this experience is for you and your benefit. And I do not know what you have experienced. I do not know where you have gone. I do not know how long you want to stay. And if you'll come back to do this experience again, but it'll be a new experience. And when you will comfortably come back with useful insights at both the conscious and unconscious level. Your unconscious can decide whether or not to let you know about its insights in its own time, in its own way, in a way that helps you as a person, protects you as a person, helps you as a personality. I don't know if you've had enough time to explore that now in a way that you want, but you might realize that you can do it again and again in your dreams while sleeping. You have had many dreams. You can feel in your dreams, see in your dreams. You've met people in your dreams. You've done things in your dreams. Dreams are a way of practicing, a way of working with material experiences, organizing, reorganizing. That's nice. You know, there are a lot of things you've forgotten, things that you have forgotten and don't even know that you've forgotten. Yet at nighttime, you can dream about those forgotten things. They come to your unconscious mind when you are sound asleep. They are very, very vivid. They are very real, very genuine, and they have an actuality based in fact. Because it is utterly fascinating how in the dreams and trance states, the personality can encounter itself at different age levels, as if time did not exist. And what is time to the unconscious? In hypnotic body scans, like in dreams, you can dare to look at things that you wouldn't dare in the ordinary waking state. And fall restfully into physiological sleep and sleep restfully the whole night. You do not need to remember your dreams, nor will they disturb your sleep. But the next day, outwardly calm and composed, but inwardly warm and happy, work well and comfortably. We have all had the experience of having an intense dream, a meaningful dream, and upon waking you forget that dream. We know the unconscious can dream, and you can easily forget that dream. And no matter how many good things occur in one's life, there are bad things too, and there's no way of escaping unpleasantness. And you can use your unconscious to look at things that are unpleasant. Use your dreams to look at things that are unpleasant without fear, with a willingness to understand and a willingness to learn how well you can adjust, and you do it without a sense of discouragement or fear. Now, there are reasons why you are here, listening, processing. You have some purpose in mind. But what exactly that purpose is to the unconscious mind, I do not know. Usually you do not know. But your unconscious mind does know a great deal more. And you, unconscious mind, in knowing that additional material, can let it come to your mind slowly, gradually, in such a way that you are not disturbed, you're not distressed, in such a way that you can become aware that you can handle things and understand things and discover there are some things you dislike and some that you like. And that there are many, many different understandings that are possible to you. In your own time, in your own way, that fits you as a personality, that fits your current situation, you integrate those understandings into your life, into your personality. And when you've had enough time to explore that here, knowing that you will continue exploring there and there, you can come back to the present moment in your own time and in your own way. And as you come back, if you want to wake up or if you want to go to sleep, you will undoubtedly begin to become aware of more and different sensations in your body. Your eyelids may flutter as you open them. Your body will adjust itself, and you move, and you wake up. Hi, in a way that is satisfying to you, pleasing to you, whether that takes 1 minute or 2 minutes or longer or shorter. It's all the time in the world to your unconscious mind. And you can go about your day or your evening or your night and notice that growing contact with yourself and your memories and your abilities that you are discovering, and how all that will affect you in positive ways that are useful to you, pleasing to you as a person and as a personality. That's nice. Enjoy.